Hey friends, and welcome to an interesting video. This is going to be a quick one. We're just going to go through and open up all of these packs. You'll see I've got a ton of them from the cube over the past couple of weeks. So let's open these up and see what we get. Just going to sit here and kind of look through them all. Nothing really interesting. Thought it might be fun to look through and see what we haven't gotten from any of these sets. I hope you guys have really enjoyed the cube. Personally, I've had a lot of fun. Ooh, mythic. Wild card, of course. Nothing crazy in that pack either. But I've really enjoyed the cube. I had my first trophy finally. Really felt like I needed that. Baitor, love Baitor. And honestly, I liked this version of the cube. It was a lot of fun to play. I think I could have done better at it. Overall, my experience at cube is not very much. And I haven't played very much cube since like 2014, 2015, basically. So it was really cool to kind of get back into it for the first time. Ooh, nice Toxic Deluge. I do think that I'm figuring out, personally, I tend towards a lot more like fancy fun style decks. Ooh, nice Mythic. What do we got? Shieldred. That's a pretty sick Shieldred too. Goreclaw, love that art style. And a Natali, love that for us. But I tend to draft big, flashy, showy, cool cards, and that's just generally not what Cube is known for. Cube, if you're drafting 1, 2s, and 3s, you're going to do a lot better a lot of the time. And so I think that's something I'm slowly getting better at doing. I mean, obviously, towards the end, I got my first trophy. Chaos Baylord. I love that set symbol, and I love that art. These are sets that I haven't seen at all. So Streets of New Capenna. What's in here? Metropolis, Devilish Valet. Interesting. Not my favorite. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. If you guys have thoughts on all of these sets, I'd love to hear them. Ooh, Lion Sash. That's in the cube. Innistrad, Crimson Vow. What do we got here? Headless Rider. Nothing very interesting. I was half hoping we would get a Liliana or something. Innistrad Midnight Hunt. No mythic. Lease. Denick. Angel Fire Ignition. Some pretty... Ooh, we're going to save those ones for last. So let's do Call Time next. What is that? Arena Alchemy? I think it's Alchemy that those are different. Let's go back to Ixalan so that doesn't have us setting up. Boom. Emperor Vanguard 4-3. It really wants us to open these, dang. A full 6, not a ton. We didn't do fantastic on all of our drafts, but we did all right. Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats. Really like that art. I like that set symbol a lot too. Dominaria. I think Dominaria is supposed to be like the home plane. Oath of Teferi, kind of sick. The one that everything's like based on. It's supposed to be like the Forgotten Realms of Magic or something like that. I haven't really followed. Ravnica was always my home. The one that I always associated, pretty sick, associated Magic the Gathering with was Ravnica, the Guilds of Ravnica. It was one of the first fantasy settings. Oh, a breeding pool, nice. Like having that for the collection. But one of the first fantasy settings that I really identified with, you know, the 10 guilds, having them all set up. God, Eternal, Ketra, and Finale of Revelation. Double Mythic pack, cool. Or double Mythic 2 packs. And so when people come back and I hear this interest in Dominaria and like Thrones of Eldraine, I don't even know where this is at. Like, where does this take place? Theros is a really cool set. Ikoria is a really cool set, or setting. I shouldn't say set. Sundering Stroke, Wicked Wolf. Very cool. Almost to the end of all of these. Theros Beyond Death. But what's your guys' favorite favorite set, favorite setting, favorite world where Magic takes place? I find it hard to beat Ravnica, but also I don't know enough about all these recent sets. And Ikoria, like the dragon and dinosaur stuff, is pretty cool. So maybe that gets me. Innistrad's one of my favorites. But let's open all 6 of these packs. Let's finish this up. Thanks so much for joining me on this cube. Thanks so much for being here as we open all of these. Boom, boom. Green Sun, Sanctum, Upheaval, Thespian Stage, Flump, love to see it. Red Sun, Extraction, Woodfall, Death Greeter's Champion, Marked Grave, double unmarked grave. What's that's going on? A Triskaidekaphobia, and then one mythic, a Torsten. Gotta love the Torsten. Thanks so much for joining me. I really enjoyed the cube this time around. I hope you guys did too. And look forward to my future drafts. Thank you again.